Hello and welcome to week 3. We're at module 3, and this video is actually going to be about the first workshop that we're having, which is this week. So after today, it'll make more sense for the future workshop. I know that at the beginning, all new things are a little bit bumpy, but hopefully with this video, I'll be able to demystify its actual work and the logistics of it. So let's head on over to our class page, and we are here, module 3, and you click here, peer review workshop for the autoethnography. So the submission of your draft is due today, actually. I'm recording this on Monday, June 17, so it's due today by 11:59 p.m. Remember to only submit doc, docx, or PDF formats. And so after that, the Canvas system will automatically assign 3 drafts for you to leave feedback on. It's a quid pro quo thing. So you leave feedback for your classmates' draft, and in turn, they leave feedback for your draft. So we're a learning community, and we help one another. So the Canvas system will automatically assign that to you, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, and the actual feedback that you're going to leave for your classmates, that's due by Saturday, this Saturday by 11:59 p.m. I won't credit you beyond that deadline, so make sure to get that in. And what's cool is that with your feedback, I'm going to show you how you can also integrate audio and video and just mark it up. Okay, so I've crafted some guiding questions for things for you as a reviewer to consider. So, what's your classmates' selected community? Is it clear what their community is based on reading this draft? Does your draft make it clear how members act, value, and speak in their chosen community, discourse community? Does their draft offer actual examples of slang / specialized language, or specialized language, or let me actually fix that, or specific words? It said specialized language or specific words that may use in their community. Okay, does their draft offer actual examples of slang / specialized language or specific words that they might use in their community? Does their draft offer examples of how it's a learning community that learns by interaction and what this might look like, community or practice? Does your classmate include any mention of the concepts, discourse community and community or practice? If not, then where are some places where they can integrate them into their paper? And here's another big one. Does your classmate's draft mention how they act? Does your classmate mention what their specific place is in their selected community? Example, playing as a point guard in a basketball team. Okay, does your classmate mention what their specific place is in their selected community? Do they follow the prompt's indications? What's going well so far? What areas can they work on? Anything else? You'll notice the points here. So it's 5 for turning in your draft on time, which is today by 11:59 p.m. And then for the 3 classmates' feedback that you're going to leave, that's the other 5, 5, 5. So 5 for turning in the draft, and 15 for leaving feedback to 3 of your classmates' drafts, which the Canvas system will automatically assign you. All right, so now it's correct. Awesome. So let's actually talk about how you will leave feedback. So on my end, I've already actually received drafts from 5 of you. So let's pretend that I was a student in this class and I was assigned to leave feedback on Kristen's draft here. So what I could do is, okay, let me show you how this works. So this is your toolbar here. Of course, you can always maximize if it makes it easier to see, or you could just leave it like this. Okay, so I'm actually not sure what this is. Selection. No, that's nothing. Okay, so this little bubble is if you want to leave like a little comment anywhere, like maybe this is a great start. Of course, I'm going to erase all this afterward, but I just want to show you how this works. This is if you want to underline anywhere. Let's say you want to underline this, and then even on that, anything that you underline, you can. This is a bit unclear. Anything that you underline, you can write a comment. So obviously, I haven't read this. I'm just writing random things, but I'm just showing you how the actual toolbar works. Here, this is for a text box. So if you want to write a text box, maybe if you want to correct a word, maybe you can cross it out, and you want to write something different. I don't know. Like I said, I'm obviously not reading this right now. I'm just showing you how this works. But this would be an instance where if I wanted to cross something out and maybe write a text above that. So make sure that after you do this, you can just click outside and it saves. Oh, that's a little trash bin. Okay. This one, what does this one do? I'm actually not sure. I actually don't know what this one does. Oh, it's an annotation. So this one seems to be, what is this one? Oh, look at that. That's actually even easier than doing it by hand here. So that one's if you wish to annotate. So I just double-clicked it, and then you can leave a comment on that. Oh, look at that. Huh. So it looks like it's the same function as the little pencil thing here. It's like a paintbrush. So it's also annotation. But here, let's go ahead. Anytime you want to erase, just click the trash bin. Maybe you want to draw an arrow, sorry. Go like that. Okay. I don't know what this does though. See annotation? What does this do? I'm actually not sure what this one does. Oh, look, you can even choose how thick you want the line to be. This one is really thick. I don't think you would want that. Unless you maybe just want to put some huge exclamation marks or something. Oh. It got all weird. So just put a check mark after you annotate. All right. Here's the cool thing that I want to show you, and that is video feedback. Okay, guys. So after going through their drafts and annotating, so if you'll recall, you can use all this. This is the bubble. This is when I say bubble, I mean like anywhere you want to write. You just click that. And this is to highlight, and the text box, and this one is pretty much essentially interchangeable with this. This is the manual way of crossing things out, and this is the kind of automatic because it does like an even line. Oh, let's try that again. What's happening? Oh, there we go. It's just a little slow there. But to be completely honest, I prefer this paintbrush thing because I like to have control over it. And see how that works. And that line's too thick though. There we go. All right. So anyway, what I wanted to say was, so after you go through this, I mean, you can choose to leave them a written out bit of feedback. You could be like, Kristen, this is a good start, blah, 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 blah. But also you can do something that's pretty cool. You see here, that looks like a YouTube font. It's for media comment. So you click here where it says media comment. And, all right. I don't know why the internet's a little slow, but it's not too bad. Okay. So you can leave video feedback. Actually, we're here, so they would be able to do this. So you could be like, start recording, and then you could be like, hey, Kristen. Oh, of course, the webcam wouldn't work right now because this has loaded up. So yeah, if you want to leave a video, that's how it would work. Though you just go start recording, and then it'd be here. If you just want to leave audio feedback, you just go here to webcam, and you go to no video, and you go to start recording. 3, 2, 1, and you'd be like, Kristen, this is a good start. I enjoy the point where blah 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 blah. Perhaps you can consider this, that, and the third. So it's really important that you actually leave this portion of the feedback, because if you only leave little corrections and annotations here and there, it's not sufficient and not as helpful as actually leaving a full-on message. So let's say this was my message. I just go to finish, and then I just go to save. And after you do that, it'll appear here. So then there will be either the video feedback or the audio feedback. And I really encourage that you use this. It's a lot of fun, and it makes it much more personal. So please mark up the drafts of your classmates completely, and also leave them comments here. This is where you would do that. So I hope that helps, guys. Again, please submit the draft by today, by 11:59 p.m., and submit feedback for the 3 of your classmates' drafts by this Saturday, by 11:59 p.m.